seated. It is my pleasure to introduce Whitney High School's principal, Mr. John Brickley.
It is truly a privilege to welcome you, our parents, family members, and friends who've come to celebrate Whitney High School's graduating class of 2022. We have several distinguished guests with us today. Please welcome ABC Unified School District Board President, Mrs. Sue Yu, Trustee of the Board of Education, Sophia Say, and our Assistant Superintendent of Academic Services, Mrs. Carol Castro. I now present to you our valedictorians who will be speaking on behalf of the class of 2022. Each of these scholars have maintained an impressive 4.0 grade point average throughout the course of their studies at Whitney High School. We have 8 speakers who will represent all 25 of our incredible valedictorians for this graduating class. You heard that correctly, 25 valedictorians. Speaking today are Ileana Emmanuel, Swetha Chidambara Ganesh, Justin G., Pauline Kang, Aiden Magsimbal, Prince Osaji, Roshni Powers, Brian Swee, and we will hear first from Swetha Ganesh.
It all began on March, Friday the 13th of 2020. Nearly half of our high school journey was spent in our pajamas, waking up every day to log into a Zoom classroom, and honestly, for most of us, going back to sleep. We have all had our fair share of technical difficulties, devices freezing, kids running, and cats meowing. Overcoming the various struggles and situations we have faced, we have finally returned in person to our campus for senior year. Here we stand on June 8th, celebrating the success, perseverance, and growth of the class of 2022.
There is no end to the amount of unforgettable memories I have at Whitney. The East Coast trip, our first pep rally, and all the amazing activities we've had since then. We faced a variety of experiences here during high school, whether we were getting crazy at dances or stressing out during our late night study sessions. We've grown so much as a class. I'm so excited to see how each and every one of us changes the world. And I hope that as we go our respective ways, we remember our time here, because though we may leave Whitney today, Whitney will never leave us.
We've seen a lot of change during our time at Whitney. Remember when we had 1-hour lunches, maybe the best part of middle school, back when the Hutch still sold ice cream? Whitney is a lot different today than it was back then, but the biggest changes have happened within each of us. And now, as we sit here, we've grown up together over the past 6 years, and we have watched each other become the intelligent, confident young adults that are sitting here in front of us today, ready to move into the next phase of life, and ready to face the next big change. So as our paths diverge, I know we can look back at the time we spent here and be proud of the people we have become through our unforgettable experiences.
How could I accurately describe the joy of winning International Day, the excitement of beach bonfires, or the sadness I feel right now, seeing our class together for the last time? I know I can't, but instead of talking about the past, I want this to be about our future. We are 170 classmates, but more than that, friends. We might not struggle together on comps again, but we'll help each other through whatever problems we face. I've truly enjoyed the past 6 years with you all, and I look forward to writing the rest of the stories of our lives together.
Whether it's a burning cloud of methane rising to the ceiling, a skit for history class, or an English presentation on a topic of our own choosing, learning at Whitney has never been limited to a gradebook and test scores. As we prepare to enter massive lecture halls and take the most important exams of our lives, ones that define not just the next 4 years, but several decades of our lives, we need to remember why we choose to learn in the first place and share it all with each other.
Never forget those delicious blue and silver breakfast burritos that the Huts used to serve, always running out because those 7th graders cut everyone in line and got to them first. Or maybe it was the class activities outside of school, getting a disappointing sunrise on the cold beach at 6 in the morning, maybe driving down Pacific Coast Highway with your buddies in the car, blasting Still Into You by Paramore. Whitney may be a school focused on academics, but it's easy to overlook the seemingly mundane but special memories that we've made here.
On behalf of the senior class, we are grateful for all the college support from our teachers and counselors. I want to make a personal shout out to Mrs. Saki for creating those weekly counseling newsletters filled with the latest college updates and scholarships. And another shout out to the amazing wellness counselors for their Play-Doh and bubbles during Comp Week. With the countless resources, opportunities, and support, I truly believe Whitney cares for students and prepares them for the future.
Whitney has taught me that there's no such thing as a perfect world, that sleep is a luxury, and that life will have far more difficult challenges than a bad grade. But Whitney has also taught me that I'm not alone, that I can change the world, and that sitting in front of me, California's #1 class of 2022, are some of the most intelligent students who can achieve anything that they set their minds to. But I hope Whitney has also taught us that we're not always going to have it all together, and that's okay. The future of the person next to you is not meant to look like your future, but we're all destined for greatness. So regardless of what the future has in store for you, we wish you the best. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and no matter what life throws at you, keep going. Thank you.
Thank you, valedictorians. It is my great pleasure to present this class of 2022 to ABC Unified School District trustee, Mrs. Sophia Say, who represents our Board of Education today. Trustee Say, I hereby verify that each one of the graduates has fulfilled all the requirements for graduation.
See, the size is different there. Thank you, Dr. Briglett. Thank you so much. I do want to share one thing extra besides accepting the class. I want to tell the student, when you're getting 60, 70 years old, when you retire, sit on the couch, you will say, you know what? I made a history. Nobody like us stay in home and study with a nightgown and cameras off. You made it. Because I told my son, who was ASB 204, I told him you guys were online study, and then he said, oh, I wish I was there. But anyway, congratulations. So I would like to start accepting of the class of 2022. On behalf of the Board of Education, I am honored to accept as a senior class. It is now our pleasure to present the diploma to the class of 2022. Congratulations.
First row of seniors, please stand.
John Adel Salib.
Arim Jun.
Bianca Margot Pagal.
Yusuf Karan.
Benjamin Lindstrom.
Justin G.
Nikhil Linganeni.
Amsal Ali.
Aiden McSomble.
Ileana Emmanuel.
Sadvi Narayanan.
Shweta Chindambara Ganesh.
Prince Osaji.
Ali Chung.
David Park.
Camille Dang.
Sarah Park.
Connor Fan.
Roshni Powers.
Siri Galopoli.
Eric Wren.
Navneet Gurachar.
Brian Sway.
Pauline Kang.
Neil Tendulkar.
Sriya Kota.
Ankitha Vengaswamy.
Justin J. Lee.
Madison Plotkin.
Patrick Arboleta.
Hana Sandomirsky.
Rohil Kandikar.
Emily Thang.
Diksha Kasula.
Ashley Yang.
Andrew Abasekara.
Catherine Lee.
Maya Alcantar.
Michael Lee.
Kaylani Alejandro. Vincent Amaya.
Eric Liao.
Isabel Andrian.
Joshua Edwin Nana Limwiko.
Haley Aquino.
Yolanda Lynn.
Florence Gail Baltazar.
Sabrina Liu.
Andy Barrias.
Kiara Yanes.
Andrew Barrios.
Carlos Lopez.
Samantha Beccaria.
Ala Malabe.
Emma Rose Bertel.
Ramona Marley Milisevich.
Charlene Kasem.
Madison Marr.
Samantha Katakutan.
Sophia Matthews. Gianna Medina. Nora Mirza.
Henrin Chai.
Anthony Mones.
Tiffany Chang.
Tiffany Moon.
Nathaniel Chang.
Aditha Mukherjee.
Ho Young Cho.
Shriram Murakanda.
Jade Choi. Risha Senendoza.
Chiran Nanadiriday Wigani.
Christian Chu.
Danielle Hannah Narcellus.
Jennifer Corrales.
Annie Nguyen.
Celeste Cortez Govea.
Sarah Knowing.
Viviana Cruz.
Saba Noor.
Lanvi Dang.
Sophia Oporto.
Brandon Delgado.
Chloe Paredes.
Aisha Dualan.
Audrey Park.
Sarah Durrani.
Jae Sung Park.
Isabella Sandan Esteban.
Heer Patel.
Kylie Fang. Matthew Falk.
Rania Patel.
Caitlin Gonzalez.
Ivy Peng.
Nicholas Gonzalez.
Atreya Petluri.
Henrik Gredson.
Tin Pham. Kelly Purification.
Michelle Guan. Bethany Gilbert.
Abiram Puta.
Sandeep Gulapali.
Lordson John Kiambao.
Bradley Gunawan.
Alexis Raquino.
Layla Hayter.
Danielle Reyes.
David Hahn.
Isabella Reyes.
Anisha Hemnani.
Jasmine Reyna.
Felicia Eldalgo. Wen Chao Hu.
Nirav Sahai. No card.
Geraldine Ibarra.
Mateen Salimini Jad. Athena Sarmiento. Aman Nikhil Shah.
Daria Jafarinajad.
Smeet Shah.
Rohan Jain.
Siraj Shah.
Paul Kang.
Sanjana Shashi.
Nashwan Khan.
Tyler Shin.
Michelle Ju Kim.
Andrew Sim.
Michelle Morella Kim.
Rebecca Joy Symbol.
Elizabeth King.
Parnika Shivakumar.
Andrew Kong.
Jaden Tani.
Tukan Law.
Joshua Thomas.
Haley Ray Maria Lavador.
Alexa Trinidad.
Allison Lee.
Darian Victoria.
Eileen Lee.
Daniela Villegas.
James Lee.
Amber Wang.
Joanna Lee.
Jacob Wang.
Justin Lee.
Siddhant Watwani.
Kevin Lee.
Aurelia Wijaya.
Summer Lee.
Ethan Woolley.
Aryan Hossein.
Melinda Wu. Adams Yang. Kusto Yang. Kirsten Yen. Aman Zafar. Laurenice Marie Zalabo.
Congratulations, graduates of the class of 2022. You may now move your tassels from the right to the left to signify that you have graduated. Congratulations.
It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. James Gibson, who will deliver the faculty farewell speech.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am honored to be here to deliver the faculty farewell speech. Wow. Seniors, I've known most of you for 7 years. Since seventh grade, I'm sorry. Since seventh grade. It's when you enter the campus from the South Parking area. I watched as you enter the campus. I saw interesting facial expression. Some looked at me to say, who is this man? Or what is his purpose here? I laugh and say, good morning. As years pass, we learn to greet and love each other as family. When I lost Mabel, you stood with me. That's family, and I thank you. Now we're here to celebrate a moment you have diligently been waiting for. Graduation. And we are so proud of you. All that you accomplished, I thank you. As you elevate the institution of higher learning, there will be hurdles of distraction and discouragement towards as you pursue your life of gladness. Immerse in your desire. Dream and never stop trying or moving forward. Believe in yourself and let your confidence be made known. Focus on your accomplishment that will give you courage to go to the next level. Strive to make what seems impossible possible. Show the world that you are wildcats. You feed on knowledge. Go out and conquer the world. One thing I need to say to you is you're one in a million, chance of a lifetime, and life such compassion that shared with me a stroke of love called you. One in a million, you. Oh, one in a million, you. Congratulations, class of 2022. I love you. Thank you.
Now it's my honor to introduce Senior Class President John Salib, who will give the senior class address.
At first we were afraid, we were petrified, but after 6 years at Whitney, I can confidently say that all of us made it due to the 3 S's. The first S being S for scholars. I know we all remember the moment we opened the letter or got the phone call saying we were admitted to Whitney, the #1 high school in California. That's right, the #1 high school in California. Yeah, for sure. Whitney gathered the top students, which made school very, very competitive. But at the end of the day, we all pushed through, and we pushed each other past our limits and grew as scholars. The second S, S for self-reliant. Whether it was taking numerous college courses in high school that we were interested in, starting our own organizations to help the community, or seeking our own opportunities in local businesses to help enrich our education, Whitney students have always pushed themselves and have been self-reliant. The third S, and arguably the most important S, S for survivors. It's important because it keeps us pushing through when others choose to surrender. Overall, it's not important or relevant to what we've done in the past, but more so for what we can and will do in the future. No college course will intimidate us. No worldwide change will there be that we are not ready to tackle. Because if we can survive a pandemic, if we can survive the pressure from school, from families, if we can survive the ups, the downs, then our mark is that we will survive as self-reliant scholars. Parents, we survive because of all your love and unending support for us. Counselors, teachers, admin, all of staff, we survive because of all your guidance academically and inspiration for everything we do. So can the class of 2022 say with me, I survived? 3, 2, 1, I survived. There it is. So with everything we learned in the past 18 years, class of 2022, from Whitney, parents, loved ones, we will survive. And in these coming years, the next chapter of our lives, whether it's college, grad school, work, California, or abroad, we will survive holding true to ourselves and our values. Yes, parents, that means you too will survive when your children live miles and miles away. But I invite you all, everyone in here, to say with me, with your loudest and most clear voice, can everyone in here say, on 1, I will survive? 3, 2, 1, I will survive. Louder, come on, I know we could do louder. Come on, guys, one more time. 3, 2, 1, I will survive. Thank you very much. And it is now my pleasure to introduce your senior performer, Rebecca Joy Symbol. She will be performing a farewell melody.
Congrats, 2022, we made it! I know we're graduating today, but let's not say goodbye, but aloha for now. I remember coming home before, and it was nothing like this. I don't recall a time I missed you more than now. Not an hour ago, I dated you so long. So long ago, it seems. Aloha for now. Don't you ever think that I won't ever think of you. Don't you dare to dream that I won't dare to dream of you. After all, it's just aloha. For now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello again to ordinary life. Hello to Mondays. Hello responsibilities. Goodbye to every single thing I've tried to hold on. Not a day ago I bidded you farewell. Well, it's not fair at all. Aloha for now. Don't you ever think that I won't ever think of you. Don't you dare to dream that I won't dare to dream of you. After all, it's just aloha. For now. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Said I won't make promises to you. Won't tell you every wish comes true. Or that all our plans will go the way we hope they do. Don't make your promises to me. Don't say that things were meant to be. But I try my best to see that goodbye's nothing more than just aloha for now. Don't you ever think that I won't ever think of you. Don't you dare to dream that I won't dare to dream of you. After all, it's just aloha. For now. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I know a couple of people have mentioned today that you're #1 in the state. I have a little factoid for you. For the last 15 years, U.S. News and World Report has been calculating which schools are the top schools. You guys have been #1 3 times in the last 6 years. That's unbelievable. Give yourselves a little applause. What's even more remarkable about that to me is that you've endured more than anyone could have anticipated to get here today. It has not been an easy road. And I regret that your high school experiences were diminished by the pandemic. But I want you to know how proud all of us are of you. Your courage, resilience, and commitment to excellence shone all the brighter in the face of unprecedented adversity. And you are amazing. I offer you my congratulations on completing this first part of your journey. This is just the beginning. I have absolute confidence that you will find success in your careers and in your personal lives. And I wish every one of you the courage, compassion, and wisdom to make the rest of your adventure extraordinary. I also just want to take a moment to thank the many clubs, parent organizations, and tireless volunteers who've worked so hard to make Whitney the great school it is. Our many successes simply would not be possible without you, and I hope you know how much your support and involvement mean to us. I also need to recognize somebody who has been an amazing Wildcat for many years. You guys already know Mrs. Hall is retiring. She's been a Wildcat for more than 3 decades and has shaped our school in wonderfully positive ways through her skill, compassion, dedication, and humor. I'm going to tell you, Donna, we will miss you very much, but we do wish you all the best in those golden retirement days. And just on a personal note, I was an English teacher, and I'll tell you what, she is an English teacher's English teacher. If you guys had her for language and composition, or sophomore English, or any other English class, you are fortunate. Before we move to the next part of our program, and we're almost there, I know it's hot out there, I'd like to ask our board president, Mrs. Sue Yu, to come forward and say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Brickley. Congratulations, 2022 graduates, and proud parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles. Thank you for your support, sacrifice, and dedication, and your love. And also, during this difficult several years, thank you to all the Whitney teachers, administrators, for their steadfast faithfulness. Now, as you guys go forward with your brilliant mind and the blessings of your family, I want to encourage you to go forward and live up to your dreams and passion, and to serve your neighbor and your community and this great nation. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and God bless you.
All right, let's bring up the senior cabinet, John Salib, Aram Jung, Bianca Pagal, and Yusuf Karan to the stage to lead us in singing our alma mater, which is printed in the back of your program, parents.
Please stand up for the alma mater.
When
3, 2, 1.
22! 22! 22! Let's go, guys. I love you guys. I love you guys.
If you lost your hat, don't worry, we'll find it. Excellent technique. Parents, family members, and friends, thank you for joining us this afternoon and being part of this important ceremony for the class of 2022. We will now begin our recessional. Parents and guests, please remain seated until the graduates have exited the stadium. Immediately afterwards, please meet your graduate at the northwest exit of the stadium. Again, thank you, everyone, and congratulations, seniors.